think big. I wanted to be a movie star. I wanted to have a Boston Idol Billy.
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and get a limitation of your women. I'll be back.
I was one of the biggest action stars of all time. Come with me if you want to live.
Stick around.
Swords are cool, but I have bigger dreams.
Place. Maybe we should try over this way.
Follow the olive-skinned, chiseled peoples. Oh my God, Bruce Willis is actually here. He's not talking much.
It's a bit exhibition-y here though, isn't it? Look.
Yeah, exhibitions tend to be.
I like my pants. It's Giant from Gladiators! Are you a gladiator?
So, we're here at the Arnie Fest. Mahusiv Q for our first meet and greet.
Giant from the Gladiators. Seen those thighs? You could crack walnuts with them. They didn't see you because they love you so do I. Yeah. Could you just say to them on the video, tidy your room? Like Walter and Darcy, tidy your room.
Walter and Darcy.
Yeah,
of course, my dear.
You ready? Hey guys, got a Giant here. He's got a message for you.
Walter and Darcy, make sure you tidy your room. Come on.
Did you hear that?
Guys, make sure you follow Speedy P if you want to see something totally insane. Awesome. And should I address it to us? Speedy P.
Okay.
million budget. Yeah. Exactly.
So here we are today at the Arnold Sports Festival, and one of the reasons I'm here is because I've got a huge issue with people called Tom. Basically, I'm just looking to fight anyone called Tom today. So if you're called Tom, yeah, be on the lookout, motherfuckers.
He's next! 2 o'clock! 2 o'clock! Me and you, Tommy! You're ducking me, Tommy! You're ducking me! They told me to come back at 2 o'clock for a photo with him. Tommy Fury, I'm sick of you!
Scared.
You're ducking me, Tommy!
Thank you, brother.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back.
Okay, so you guys are about to meet, well, not about to meet, you're waiting to meet Arnie. How does it feel?
I'm numb.
I was
It doesn't quite feel real yet.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's gonna kick in. Like, and there's about 20,000 people queuing in front of us at the moment.
Yeah.
But the more and more closer we get, the more excited we're gonna get. And then we're just like, it won't be till afterwards I think we'll be like, fuck, that was Arnie!
Yeah. For 2 weeks I've been like, I'm gonna see Arnie. And I've been telling everyone, I'm like in Starbucks, hi, can I have a decaf coconut milk latte, please? I'm gonna see Arnie. And then
You've whipped yourself dry, haven't you?
Yeah. And it's like
It's got a nutsack like a current.
but because we've been sort of walking around all day, it's like, you know, when you've been to a shopping centre and you walk around shopping and you're really enjoying yourself because it's dry and it's busy, you feel a little bit like mentally fatigued. So I feel like that at the moment. Then I'm looking at this queue ahead of us. If you pan over to the queue, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, it's gonna. But like Kristian said, when we get in there and we see Arnold Schwarzenegger,
It's gonna be
oh my
mental.
word,
Yeah,
Can't
it's
wait.
gonna be mental.
wow.
big. I wanted to be a movie star. I wanted to have a Boston idol Billy.
Crush your enemies, shoot them driven before you, and get a lamentation of the women. I'll be back.
I was one of the biggest action stars of all time. Come with me if you want to live.
Stick around.
Swords are cool, but I had bigger dreams.
Good morning.
I'm going to run for governor. I will look to the future and I will look to the dreams of the people. Give back and change the world.
Trust me.
What an intro.
Let's hear it for the man himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger! This is good. It's nice to have you here.
Well, thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here. And to see a packed house like that, this is really great. A lot of energy out there.
What's it like when you come to the UK? What kind of reception do you get? What do people say to you?
Well, first of all, let me just say that I love the UK.
I love you, Arnie!
And I tell you why. I started my bodybuilding career in England, in London. Everyone said you would never ever be able to get into movies. He says, you're too big. That's not what they're looking for now in Hollywood. And you know, there was maybe in the 50s and 60s, they did Hercules movies, but not now. Now the new sex symbols are like Dustin Hoffman, Al Pacino, Woody Allen.
Slightly different to you.
I mean, it's like, it was like, it's impossible. This is the new guys, this is what you need to look like. I said to myself, well, I'm never gonna look like that, that's for sure. But I did not give up. I did not listen to the naysayers, and when they said, you know, my accent was too much, that people are scared of the German accent, and that I would not become a leading man, and my name was too long, Schwarzen Schnitzel or whatever. They couldn't figure that one out. So there was just, everything was no, no, no. But the bottom line was through hard work, and not only training now, but also practicing the acting and going to English classes and going to accent removal classes. And I mean, that person should give me his money back. But I mean, in any case, the bottom line is it took a lot of work. I worked hours and hours every day, and eventually I worked my way up and I started doing movies, and you know, and we created our own genre. Not only did we just do movies, I created a genre which was like the first time that you saw action movies with the leading man, the action hero, has the muscles to prove that you can do those kind of things. So the muscles that they said would never work became a huge asset. As a matter of fact, John Milius, the director of Conan the Barbarian, said that if Arnold wouldn't exist, we would have had to build one. And Jim Cameron said the same thing in Terminator. He said, Arnold made the thing work because he had this physique and he speaks kind of like a machine. And so, it was kind of a compliment in a way, but it didn't sound like one. But in any case, so all of this stuff, so this is why I say to people in the book, don't pay attention to the naysayers. And whenever you have a big goal, people always will say to you, it's impossible, you will never make that, it's just a fantasy, get out of your dream and all this stuff. But I learned that if you have a dream, and if you have a very clear vision, you go after it, and you can stay relentless and chase that dream, because it will become reality if you have faith in yourself and faith in the dream. Well, no, it can, because remember, James Bond continued without Sean Connery. So it depends all on the writing. I guarantee you that if Jim Cameron would take over again and create a Terminator without me, I think it could be very successful. So it doesn't need me, it's just that people sometimes can't figure out how to do that. You know, like how many times have you seen a Predator that failed, right? Because I was not the leading man in Predator, and also the story sucked also, so at the same time. So I think that the last Predator, for instance, was really good, and we did Little Girl, and so I think that was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. And so I think it's all about how good is the story, how good is the script, because it's the old saying, what is not on a page is not on a stage. And this is exactly the way it is. So I think Jim Cameron could revisit Terminator if he has any interest in that or not, I don't know. But I mean, the important thing is that there were so many great movies made in the 80s and 90s. As a matter of fact, I just recently did an interview with Stallone, where we both together were interviewed. And we talked about how we created this genre. I mean, think about it, never ever happened before. And then all of a sudden, you know, there was Sly and me competing throughout the 80s, viciously. I mean, who kills more people on the screen? You know, who has less body fat? Who uses bigger guns? Who uses longer knives? And all of this crazy stuff was going on. And we kind of pushed each other to the limit. And, you know, and both of us became very, very successful because we were very competitive, and our movies became very, very successful. And so we were talking about that, you know, how now we are friends and we enjoy this great friendship, but how competitive we once were in the movie business, but how we created at the same time this genre of where you had to have the muscles and you have to show the strength that you're really able to do the things that you're doing on the screen.
Absolutely. I mean, your friends also with Danny DeVito, who's been speaking in the press this week, actually, the last few days, saying that you are going to do something together again, but it probably wouldn't be a twin sequel after all. Is that true?
Well, no. So here's the thing. We wanted to do a twin sequel called Triplets. And then the director that was in charge of, that actually directed the first Twins, he was in charge of developing this project, and he passed away. And his son, Jason,
This is Ivan
Reitman, exactly. So, so his son, Jason, all of a sudden had no interest in continuing this project. But in the meantime, they have the rights to it because he paid for the development of Triplets. So therefore, I don't think it's gonna happen. But that does not mean that Danny and I will not do a project together, because next year Danny DeVito and I will be doing another movie together. And no two ways about that. And he's funny, you know, he was in my commercial that I did just recently for the Super Bowl. People just love to see us together. And you know, we just were at the Oscars together, and we had this whole confrontation with Batman and all the fun stuff. And so he's just a really, really fun guy. I love the guy. From the time that I met him, you know, we really worked well together. He's a sweetheart of a guy. And he also one time put marijuana in a cigar. And so he invited me to his movie trailer to have lunch. He says, I make you good pasta. And so he made good pasta, he made good coffee, he gave me a good cheesecake afterwards and everything. He says, now I have some really good cigars. And he had them prepped beforehand and had marijuana stuffed in there in the front. And so I smoked this cigar, and then by the time I got to the set afterwards, I totally forgot my lines. I was standing in front of the camera and Danny was standing right there. We were supposed to do this close-up. And I tell you, he was hopeless. I looked at him and I said, I don't know the dialogue. And he says, well, here, let me get the script. And he showed me the script. And so I looked at the script and then I read the lines. But it didn't make any sense. It's almost like I've never ever seen them before. So I said, can we turn around? I said, let's do the close-up of Danny. And I stand behind the camera and I just read off the pages. And so we did that for an hour. Then after an hour, he slowly came back again. Then all of a sudden, I remembered the whole scene again, and then he could turn around and then film me. But I mean, that's what Danny did to me. So even though I'm usually the prankster, but this time Danny pulled a trick on me. And ever since then, I'm trying to kind of do it back to him. But he catches on because he knows what marijuana smells like. You see what I'm saying? So whenever he smells the cigar and he smells any kind of marijuana in there or anything like this, he won't smoke it because he knows it's a trick.
You have to find something else to catch him out of.
Yeah, he's very, Danny's very, very funny.
Okay guys, so we finally met Arnie. We went to the seminar and it was amazing. What did you guys think?
Oh my god.
Incredible. Got my photo with Arnie.
Yeah, it was just, I could not believe that we saw Arnold Schwarzenegger in the flesh.
And his seminar was actually really inspiring.
Really inspiring.
Really inspiring. Dude's got an amazing life.
Yeah.
And, you know, he is the definition of self-made. You know, and he's not braggy with it. He's not show off. You know, he talks about his mistakes and stuff like that. So, you know, it's really inspiring. And
he's really funny. Sorry?
We got a photo with Arnie.
Yeah. He is really funny. Yeah.
Really funny.
Really funny. And really inspiring. And I learned a lot. Yeah. And I'm going to work really hard now. Yeah. I think.
You know, and he also brought out the one-liners as well, which was...
Yeah, and I'm really gutted because I only got the last one when he said, put the cookie down on film.
Put the cookie down!
I wish I was filming that part because he literally said, get to the chopper.
And it was, you know, when we booked the photos, it was like mega money.
Rush job.
Mega money, but do you know what I'd say to people? If you've got a chance to meet somebody that you've idolised, the guy's, like he said, he's 77 in June, July, you know, and I'm so glad that we did it because we you know, just may never have that opportunity again. So I would say to everyone, if you get that chance, go for it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys, anyway, we've said enough, so peace out, and we'll see you in the next video.
Get to the chopper!
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that cool stuff.
Yeah.
Please.
All right.
Down below.
Okay.
Oh, hold on 1 sec.
Oh.
I didn't get to use my cigar for the photo, so...
That's really annoying. I'll be back.
Bye.